Evening world, it's 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday the 23rd of March 2014. As I speak, the moon is changing sign, leaving Sagittarius and moving into Capricorn. It all starts now. The next 6 weeks are going to see some pretty startling changes globally, and it all starts today and the next 24 hours. For those of you that use heliocentric astrology, if you look at the heliocentric positions for the next 24 hours, you'll see that Mars is actually exactly squaring Pluto from a heliocentric perspective now, and will exactly oppose Uranus in about 2 to 3 days' time. Come back to a geocentric perspective, that the moon is now moving into Capricorn in a day from now. Tomorrow, 24 hours from the time I record this, the moon will pass on top of Pluto. This leads me to assume that the coming 24 hours holds a degree of drama, suddenness and direct action in ways that's going to be significant, probably globally as well as individually for a large number of people. The fact that it's happening at the heliocentric, at the solar system level at the moment, and it's not really kicking in the Grand Cross properly for another couple of weeks yet, we're in the prelude now, tells me that the effect is going to take its time to seep through into the manifest and the measurable. Having said that, the next 24 hours is ripe for some type of significator as to the main theme of the coming 6 weeks. It starts with a wave that begins now, and there's a big push now through to the end of March. This is because Jupiter is now moving forward, finally clearing my sun. I'm delighted to say it's not been fun. Now Jupiter is just about to oppose Pluto and square Uranus in the coming couple of weeks. This is around the Aries new moon on March the 30th. Sun conjunct Moon conjunct Uranus, square Pluto, square Jupiter. And it does seem that we're in light the blue touch paper and run time. And indeed, many people who have been affected by the influences of Uranus and Pluto over the last 2 or 3 years are likely to be finding the coming few days even an increasingly fast summary of recent years. And if they're sensible, they don't let their buttons get pushed, but instead they close doors once and forever. They make incisive, calm, direct actions. Globally, it seems as if the attention of the world is being primarily focused, South Indian Ocean apart, on the Middle East and the Black Sea area. It seems that the probable desired result of having the Middle Eastern states totally fragment themselves has been accomplished. It's going back to tribalism. And whether this is deliberate or whether it's just natural and organic isn't really relevant, because it's happening. This will spread further and further, and the nature of tribalism is going to become more and more of an issue over the coming weeks. I do expect there to be further finger wagging over Ukraine, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of growling, and it will resolve with new borders, which no one will be happy with. But really, it's not a big deal. Far more significant is what's happening in the Middle East. It seems that the next 24 hours, with the moon approaching Pluto, is going to bring up a fair bit of news. There's going to be a lot of outpourings in the coming 24, 36 hours, and it'd be wise not to let everything suddenly escalate in the short term. Just for the next 24, 36 hours, folks, do your best to keep things in perspective. We're actually breaking through the barrier now. We're into the Grand Cross phase, final running, and by the time we're into this new moon on March the 30th, boy, are we fully involved. No turning back now. Enjoy the ride.